In your book, you talk about in the jungle, for instance, it requires a tremendous amount of patience just to be looking through the telescope to see some action. It could be wolves at the Yellowstone National Park, where you had to spend hours standing in the snow pouring into a telescope. So, a lot of patience. Is that so? What are the skills that are required to be able to just do that?
Yeah, I think patience is a big one, but patience in the wild is pretty easy. It's not like patience when you're waiting for a bus or something like that. It's actually a pretty beautiful place to be and very relaxing. And it's true that animals don't work to our timetable. They definitely don't. Oftentimes they're very active very early in the morning, so you have to get up even earlier to make sure you're there for when they come out. One never knows when the animals are going to turn up, so sometimes it's a question of sitting around and maybe not even seeing anything. But it's still, whatever happens and however long you have to wait and wherever you are, whatever the outcome is, it's just a wonderful experience just to be in nature and to move at that sort of time scale, not to have to worry about getting to the office at a particular time,
Right.
or catching the bus. It's a different flow of time.
No, it is indeed, because we live in an age where if we are bored even for 20 seconds, we reach for our smartphone, don't we? At least when, the regular folks. And that's not a luxury or a distraction that you can afford when you are on the field, whether it's a forest, a dense forest, or even underwater for that matter. You have to be, cued in, is how I would see it. Would that be right?
I don't know. I think that there are long periods of time when, we'll go on your phone. Why not? But it's certainly true that you have to be alert to the kinds of signals, the kinds of cues that you might not be used to thinking about in a day-to-day life in the city, and be aware, of small movement that might signal that something's about to happen. And it's very easy to block those things out. It's very easy to be focused on your work or your commute and not to see everything that's happening around you. And one of the wonderful things about working with animals, working with wild animals, is that that's not the case. You're aware of everything that's going on, so that even subtle changes can be quite significant.